It's been a part of this institution for the students to identify the president with a term of endearment in some way. So D Money was the one that I guess generated enough buzz. The other one that I heard was in the running was DJ Prezi Prit. So I kind of like D Money because it's nice, simple, and short, and I can sign my emails easily with a D and a dollar sign, money sign.
How is the culture at SPU different from your culture at home?
You know, it's different. Certainly, I was raised in Kansas City, so in the suburbs, and so. But it's a great environment that's, I think, willing to engage in topics and conversations and with people that is certainly more expansive, and there's greater depth and richness to the relationships that you can have and the thoughts and ideas that you're exposed to than around.
I was born in India. I grew up in Kyrgyzstan, which is in Central Asia, and I still live there. But I'm Filipino by ethnicity. I'm half Filipino and I'm half German. And I think it's definitely different at SPU because of the nature of an institution. It's a little more difficult to be intimate. I grew up, pace of life was a lot slower, whereas here everyone's like super busy and super stressed all the time. And
I live in an environment where I'm raised with a specific culture, so I was raised in a collectivist culture. We are very oriented towards the goal of the whole versus the individual, but I like SPU because it has a variety and it actually combines both individualistic and collectivist culture, because you're worrying about yourself and your own individual development and being prosperous, but also you're in a community where people care about each other. So in a way, it is collectivist at the same time as individualistic.
All of us studying in different universities in Brazil, and I think I can say for all of us, here's very different. People here are more friendly. They always want to help you. The professors also try to teach you not the discipline, not the subject, but to try to give you something for your life. And
How has the SPU culture shaped you?
With any college experience, but especially at SPU, you kind of learn the longer that you're here that it's okay to experiment and to kind of figure out the person that you are, not the person that your high school expected you to be or that your parents expected you to be. It kind of allows you the opportunity to develop the person that you're gonna be on your own.
I feel like the teachers here really encourage you to be your own person, and what's cool is when you're in class, they always they want to get to know you and what's special about you. And so it's really cool that this culture has really helped me to step even more out of my shell, and I just feel like ever since I've moved here, I've really grown into my skin, and I've really become more of my personality. It's blooming more.
I definitely think that I've matured a lot since I've been at SPU. I think I've grown in my faith. I think I've been stretched in ways I didn't expect to be, just in theology classes and being around so many different types of people.
Well, I guess the thing that they try to emphasize in SPU is the togetherness. And in Asia, our culture is more we instead of I. So it's pretty much the same. It doesn't surely change or it's just nice to see something like that.
How do you shape the SPU community?
I don't know, I really try to be positive with everything that I do, my job and schoolwork. I mean, except for my history class, I don't really complain about a lot of my classes, so I try to keep a positive outlook on those.
I think just sharing my faith to other people and just being myself brings where I come from to other people.
Reminding people hey, slow down, breathe, make space to do nothing. It's okay to not be busy. I think that's a big thing actually. People love to be busy, but I think it's important.
How can you shape the community after you leave SPU?
Keep doing what I'm doing, like caring for people and reaching out to people, and also, again, bringing what I have to the table, because like,
Well, I'm gonna be a nurse, so I think just getting involved in more than just like nursing at my job, like getting involved in actually taking care of people that maybe can't afford that kind of healthcare.
So I guess right now my goal is to become a teacher. I want to be a drama teacher for high school kids, and I think there's such like a darkness that resides over the performing arts world. It's just always been that way, and I guess it's just kind of become expected that it's gonna be that way. So I guess for me, I really want to do something that matters. Like I want to teach these kids that you can worship God and do it through your performance, and I want to show kids like how to succeed in the business without giving up their values. And so I think
What is your name?
my like just in general.
Yeah.
My name is Alex Caramoni. I'm from Denver, Colorado.
Dan Martin, originally, or right now I'm from Seattle. I was raised in Kansas City.
Amy Dominguez. I was born in India. I grew up in Kyrgyzstan.
this is Esther Wang, and I'm from Hong Kong, England, Taiwan.
Dao. I am from Vietnam.
Timothy Hispanic. I'm from Hillsboro, Oregon.
Olivia Vandergreen. I'm from Linden, Washington, Hawaii.
Shay Esther. I'm from Hawaii.
Adam Nakanishi.
My name is Lucas, I'm from Brazil.
I'm Holly Resky, I'm from Indonesia.
Asian culture and change the world. But also, I mean.